Wait, it's Luigi.
This is wild. Is it Luigi?
Yeah, it's Luigi. See him in the orange jumpsuit?
Oh
He's
my
in the
God.
orange jumpsuit. Oh my god.
You're doing great, baby.
Oh, we love you, Luigi.
Are we witnessing the beginnings of a resistance against corporate greed? And is this circle back resistance the only hope for people dying from greed? Especially while we observe the fire sparked by Luigi is already being smothered by corporate media.
What's good, Free Radicals? I'm Chaos, your angry empath, and I'm just being a ripple in the wave with today's Chaos Theory.
I don't know about you, but I fear we may be losing the momentum created with the recent pew-pew of the monster UHC CEO. Corporate media has been working overtime, helping greedy cores use the spectacle of Luigi's act to distract us while they double down on greed. Within days, United Health messages were one, to tell their employees to shut up. Here you can see he demands they not talk to the press. And two, telling their employees to continue on with business as usual. These are incredibly short-sighted because the pain people are experiencing isn't going away, which means people's demands to get something done isn't going away either. A circle-back resistance may be taking root, uncovering the anger and desperation felt by millions who suffer under a greed-based system designed to prioritize profit over people. And unfortunately, industry leaders, legislators, and the corporate talking heads are responding in all the wrong ways. They are attempting to twist the narrative and shame those who have no empathy for the person responsible for the deaths of thousands. Their billionaire cohorts get on their high horse to claim the moral high ground and the role of justice in our society, when we know that if you're wealthy enough, justice means diddly. Corps have targeted protests to shut them up by making the activities of constitutionally protected protests illegal. They use offshore hackers to go after protesters and drag them into courts that are corporate-leaning. While corp media is twisting the arms of anyone who opposes systemized violence against the American people, they are overlooking the reality, which is there is another force that is dictating next steps. And what is that force? First, listen, I think it was in middle school history class where we learned about the social conditions that spark revolt. We learned about the French, the Russian Revolution, upheavals from all the way back to Spartacus' slave revolt of 73 BC, and of course, our own American Revolution. The list goes on. And what did we learn? The role of cause and effect, i.e., when you continue to put a population under more and more stress, like wealth and health disparities, the cause, you get uprisings. The effect, I know you remember what they called it. That's right. The powder keg effect, where social tensions and unrest reach a critical point, and it takes just a small spark to ignite a huge uprising. Now, we don't know if Luigi's actions are the spark or the keg, because we have been assured here in America we have a social contract to relieve the pressure felt by citizens. For example, we're taught that we have a free press, upward mobility, representative government, a social network to catch those who have fallen off, access to quality education, fair labor practices, affordable housing, and affordable health care. Except we don't. We no longer have access to any of these agreements. Instead, we have cameras up our Watusi who watch our every movement and squash the voices of reason and logic. We've tech overlords who deploy algorithmic gags to ensure your angry voice reaches as few people as possible. So their question now becomes, is violent the most effective option? Let's weigh the options. So I have no first-hand knowledge of more attempts on CEOs. I am just an observer of, again, cause and effect. And as far as I can see, there's nothing on the horizon to suggest top-down wisdom or leadership will show up to address this quagmire. And so, the growing pressure may bring about a circle-back resistance by people who are frustrated, harmed, and conclude that they must take to the shadows to resist this dystopian reality. So by now you're wondering, good points, Chaos, what now? And I have some thoughts on that. Check out my next rant titled Circle Back Resistance and the V Option. Listen, you can support this channel with your shares through Patreon and our swag store. Sales support the cause. Peace!